You know, one of the more important things about creating content is loving the stuff you make, right? If you're going to be a content creator on these streets, there's a bunch of algorithms, there's a bunch of things you can do, there's a bunch of ways to optimize your stuff. But at the end of the day, if you don't really enjoy what you're doing, there's no amount of this or that is going to quail that, right? I often tell people the reason why I make content is because for me this is fun, this is interesting, this is cool. I enjoy the rush of like uploading a video and seeing how it does and seeing how people interact with it, seeing how many butt hurt, neck beard, long neck, big back, basement dweller, hating women type dudes I can get to like lose their shit on video games. But then like on top of that, there's like this extra part where I get to like learn and see how people perceive information and take that in and change their perspective. And ultimately, I make this content as a way of helping myself grow, right? And I'm invested in my growth. So there is no length that I won't go to see myself perform better and do better. So it's fascinating to me. It's truly like, and I think that's a high bar. I think that's like a commendable high bar. So to me, it's fascinating to know that there are some people on this platform, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, who will never have an audience. They will go 365 days a year for however many years they choose to create content, stream, and they'll never have one person. They'll never have one person value their work. They were born to a mother and father who have a cell phone. Not even they will acknowledge them. And there's something really sad about that. But then the part that might even hurt a little bit more is knowing that someone probably could have found you if YouTube's algorithm wasn't so dog water. So, you know, clap it. Let's talk about it.
Dynamite. Get down.
Right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yo,
Alright.
why is it so bad?
No music.
How you guys doing? My name is Hero. This is Coding with Strangers, and I want to talk about something. As a person who has had one person watch a video, I have videos on this channel with one view, and had to sit there and wonder, was it the thumbnail? Was it the description? Were the tags not enough? Was it the title? Truth be told, it's always the title and the thumbnail. It's always the title and the thumbnail. You could be making the most baller shit. If your title and thumbnail don't meet the criteria, it'll never go anywhere. So you got to play the game, right? But for the people who, for lack of better terms, probably don't want to play the game, but moreover just don't know how, what becomes of their content? Does their content not, is it just because it doesn't meet the criteria, is it not worthy of being viewed? I think that's a horribly skewed perspective to have, but that is what YouTube enforces. That is what all of these social media platforms enforce. You need to play and dance to the game if you want to get in. If you want to win, you got to play. And if you don't play, you sit on the bench. And I didn't think much of it because I thought most people make content for somebody. But that's the wrong mentality to have. You should always make your content for yourself. So today we're going to dive into what happens to those people who make content essentially for nobody because they get no views. Damn, that sounds so hateful. But that's the existential crisis these people are going through. And what is the population of these no content creators, and what happens, right? What happens? What becomes of their content? I'm very interested to see. Let's get into it. YouTube, by the numbers, uncovering YouTube's ghost town of billions of unwatched, ignored videos. God damn, even the title. Relentless. The big picture, Google remains tight-lipped about the details surrounding YouTube's inner workings, and that the problem, according to experts, given the platform's massive global reach and influence. But now, thanks to an innovative research approach, we're getting some of the first concrete figures from the platform. A team researched by researchers led by Ethan Zuckerman, no relation to Zuckerberg, I hope, at the University of Massachusetts, was devised on an ingenious approach to peek behind the YouTube tightly guarded curtain. They developed a program that essentially guessed random video URLs, wow, until it stumbled upon a legitimate upload. That is fascinating. What a genius thing. Wow. And you guys are probably learning, like, why is Hero so fucking sad? Because that unique user ID number is super powerful. What a because we've also tried to write algorithm programs for figuring out how to better handle our videos. And one of the biggest issues we had was, what do those randomized numbers mean? Do they mean anything to anybody? And I thought, like, maybe there was a chain reaction for all the ones that you had on your channel. I could never figure it out. I wasn't smart enough. Maybe because I didn't go to the University of Massachusetts and know a dude named Ethan Zuckerman. Shit. A random video URL and stumbled upon a legitimate one. That's a great, fascinating concept. You see, every YouTube video is assigned 11 characteristic standard URL from the example. I want to click this, and I am. Oh, it's their video. Who else clicked this because of the lonely YouTube video story? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. The program, which is essentially a scraper, randomly generates these characters, strings, and characters for matches. Essentially, it drunk dials the platform to see if the videos exist. Wow, that's fascinating. Zuckerman likened the process to a teenage prank calling random numbers. It requires billions of attempts before successfully landing an actual video. How old is this dude? This is such a 90s prank. Oh my goodness, this is great. The BBC, reports that there's essentially data sets that researchers attempt more than 18 trillion potential URLs, identifying just over 10,000 real videos. This translates to approximately 1.87 billion failed attempts for every successful find. If a person were to conduct this search manually, spending 3 seconds per attempt, it would take them roughly 178 years to uncover a single video. God. Oh, man. And what is this supposed to tell us? So, estimated views per YouTube video. Frequency of views. That's the y-axis. So what's the x-axis do? The frequency of views. Is this the attempts? Estimated views per YouTube video. So this is how frequent, the frequency of their views. So the number of views and the estimated videos. So, okay. So are they saying the frequency of views per video is 0? I don't understand this graph. Am I missing something? Most YouTube videos receive fewer than 500 views, and 4% have never been watched. Okay, so the 4%, okay, have never been watched even once. Graph by the University. Okay, so it's saying basically 4% of all YouTube videos have never been seen. 10% of YouTube videos have received somewhere between 8 and 17 views. Okay, holy shit. So where do I sit on this list? I live here. Okay, I live right here. Let me keep it real. I live somewhere between 512 and 1,205. I think my average is higher than that. I'm gonna give myself credit. I'm a big boy now. I'm gonna say I have at least 1,000 to 2,000. Average though, hero average. Okay, no, we gotta say 1,000. All right, let's say right here, right? Wait, no, I have the number. Why am I guessing? I have the number. What's my number? Hold on. Oh, I averaged 6,000 views this month. So I'm really over here. Yo, I was over here clowning. I'm a real one. Clap it. I'm a real one. I'm a real one. I average 6,000 views. Hey, yo, what's up, Taurus? I'm a real one. So I live right in here. So about 2% of all YouTube videos get 6,000 views. Shit. And like for the people who get millions, who get billions of that's trillions. No, that's a billion. That's a million. That's a million. Oh my goodness. Not even registering. The findings were worth the effort, revealing never-before-seen numbers from one of the most powerful communication platforms ever created. For one, the research estimates a staggering 14.8 billion total videos on YouTube are mid-2024. Unsurprisingly, most of these videos are barely noticed. Of 14.8 billion videos on YouTube as of 2024, half of them aren't even being seen. The median YouTube upload was just 41 views, with 4% garnering no views at all. Yo, that means I'm kind of real. I'm kind of real. Oh my goodness. Hey, that's sad, man. That just makes me sad for folks. God. Could you imagine? There's got to be something else. There's got to be something else, right? There's got to be something else because, like, oh, there's no way. You know what? I'm thinking about this in a way that doesn't offer itself to people. I'm thinking about this like there are people who probably upload, and I know this for a fact. I know people who will upload 10-second clips of 3-hour-long movies. Of course, those won't get views, right? And YouTube in the past wasn't like this either. But I think the sheer amount, and now that we know for sure that AI robots are uploading shit to YouTube, it kind of makes sense that this shit is like getting out of control. I think the part that would hurt my heart is to think that there's someone like me out there who's trying their best to make content for people. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't let a black man fail. And they're not seeing any fruits of their labor. That part would make me sad. But I don't think that's the case. Like, there's definitely a few, because there's billions of videos. There's definitely a few, but they're human. They'll figure it out. And if they don't, I hope they at least gain something from doing this, right? I hope they at least enjoy what they're doing, like me. I love it. But I sit here and openly admit, I'd be kind of hurt if no one watched my shit. The production values are also remarkably modest. Only 14% of videos feature a professional set. Damn. Or background. Fuck. Just 38% show signs of editing. Oh my god. That means there's people trying. Oh, shit. Oh, 38% of people are actually trying. Oh, that's hurt. Oh my goodness. Oh no. More than half have shaky camera work. Ugh. And audio quality varies widely. In 85% of videos, in fact, 40% are simply music tracks with no voiceovers. Well, that makes sense because YouTube Music is on here, so that makes sense. Moreover, the typical YouTube video is just 64 seconds long. And over a third are shorter than 33 seconds. I wonder if they incorporated shorts into this. If you can't differentiate, but that goes into this theory I just told y'all about the 10-second videos. That makes sense. Interesting. Estimated size of YouTube. Number of videos per billion. So they're on the cusp of hitting 16 billion and it seems like it grows at least one half. So another 1/2 of 15. So it will be 16 and a half by 2025. These numbers paint a very different picture of YouTube portrays itself. The platform originally branded itself as a space for ordinary people to broadcast yourself. That was the logo. But its messaging has since shifted, very much so. The CEO, Neil Mohan, recently described its role of enabling influencers to build careers, stating that YouTubers are becoming the startups of Hollywood. Damn. However, Ryan McGrady, a senior researcher of the Zuckerman team, told the BBC, that its narrative overlooks crucial reality. YouTube is not just an entertainment hub. It has become a form of digital infrastructure. Case in point, 0.21% of the sampled videos included any kind of sponsorship or advertisement. Oh my God. That means those videos that they were looking at, not even 1% of them are sponsored videos. Meaning they're eligible to make money. This video you're watching right now, thank you so much for sharing, and subscribing, is sponsored. Only 4% had common calls to action such as liking, commenting, and subscribing. The vast majority weren't polished content plays, but rather personal expressions, perhaps not so different from the old camcorder days. This is interesting. I really enjoyed this. This is a great read. It really makes you wonder. Hey, what people getting into right now? But it does put a smile on faces to know, I think if you are working hard towards this, you can see it. But also, 38% of people are supposedly working hard at this, and they didn't even get any views. Oh shit. Okay, but ultimately, this is just a good look into. I think, what this is. Good. The good thing for. I'm gonna send this to anybody who ever has been said, "Hey, Hero, I want to get into streaming, or I want to get into content creation." I'm gonna ask them, "Hey, are you prepared to make? I don't know. Last year I made over 213 videos. Are you prepared to make 213 videos and have nobody watch them? Right? Are you prepared to have nobody acknowledge your work? And if the answer is no, then it's probably not for you. But if you're okay with it, because you're sure that there's always going to be one person who's going to watch your videos, and that one person is you, because you gotta love the shit you make, right? You gotta love the shit you make. And as long as you have one person that's going to like the shit you make, then I think you should do it. But for everything else in the meantime, between time, hey, yo, clap it. We made it. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Please let this get more than one view.